I don't have vision. All I needed was one Marine there, but I didn't have vision. And I'm moving in at 2 Banshees now. Those 2 cannons are going to be to kill my first Banshee. And then he's got vision of that one, so very, very failed attempt at capitalizing on my early lead. And so, gonna go back to all vision, but I do have a few Marauders. I should be just pumping a ton of infantry right now. It's a tank for my siege tanks. Nope. That Marauder is like, I'm gonna take on 4 Stalkers, because I'm a fucking Marauder and I counter Stalkers. And I'm like, no. The Stalkers are like, no, you can't counter the Marauder, no. And right now, it does look like his army's gonna win, but he does a little bit too much foreplay. Taking a little bit, few extra hits from the siege tanks, and so I'm gonna try to move my siege tanks back, do as much damage as I can. And I love putting my siege tank in the gas. It just makes it hard for him to actually get to it, because he has to go up to the gas and then he can see it, while I have everything shooting at him at the same time. Still not capitalizing on the fact that I have control of his middle ground, and still not scouting because I am a pro player. At this point, I should have just put down another expansion somewhere. There it is. There's my gonna be opting to take this expansion. And I scan there and I see his pylon, and I still have no idea that he's got something here. It's just completely undefended right now, but I am getting a bunker, and its SCV got killed at 90%. But those High Templars, they died for a good cause. But once you get a few bunkers up, it becomes extremely hard to actually kill the Terran player. And right now, I'm just going to be sieging up at his place. I do have a Banshee there, going to be just firing at his stuff out of position, and I cloaked because I was fearing Banshees, or fearing Stalkers, and that's exactly what he did. Apparently, the detectors have vision of this, so I should be moving it back. There it is. They have a really long detector vision. But anyway, at this point, I should have just been like, take this down, go in, or scout, but still no scouting, because I'm bad. Did get a Ghost Academy up. I figured I might also look at the tech since it's good against Protoss units, but I'm not like, I've never even used Ghost before this game, so I was like, don't want to do it. When they watch the replay, they'll think I'm good because I got a Ghost Academy. That's how it works. Putting down a second bunker. Once you have 2 bunkers and siege tanks, it's really, you can't even use side storms anymore to break, because side storms don't affect buildings. 2 more siege tanks up, and this is the impenetrable Terran whatever. Marauders and siege tanks are so good against everything that Protoss has. Putting down a 3rd bunker, and I'm just gonna be making the Great Wall of China up in his base. It's gonna be start picking away the destructive rocks. Not really sure why I haven't been doing it earlier. And right now I should be getting that planetary fortress. Come on, planetary fortress! Yes, planetary fortress. Mr. Error does see this, and I'm sending my SCV out. Reminisce of early game where I always send an SCV out against a probe. And I will be greeting the SCV with my 3 very strong black men that shoot concussive grenades. And they have like little tits on the front. Not sure what that's for. They kind of look like scuba divers with their tanks in the back. Roro! A very Zealot and High Templar heavy army, and I know they're just gonna steamroll my 3 Marauders. But I do have my planetary fortress. And I was like, lol, they're attacking my planetary fortress, I should repair. Oh wait, they've surrounded it before I can repair. I want to see some storms. But no storms. And I'm like, all in. He wants to base trade with me, all in. And at this point I knew I had the superior ground armor, just because you really can't kill Marauder, or you really can't kill Siege Tank Marauder with anything but like really extreme units like pure carriers. This is actually the composition I use against Zerg too. And he's like, my micro is bad, so I don't want to use Storm, I'm just gonna put them all into Archons. I'm just making it rain on these, and actually I'm actually running my units past here because I want the cannons just to think he's winning, so he's just getting so many shots off and taking splash damage. And right now I moved my Marauders back, so I was kind of fearing for a counterattack. Probably should have salvaged all this. And right now I think I should be rallying my stuff. Nope, I'm still rallying here. What I'd like to see is to start rallying my stuff here, and that just would have made it so impossible for him to counterattack my base. But I didn't. And so if he wants to fight me, he's gonna have to face the Great Wall of China in siege tanks, and just great, excellent Marauder use. Preemptive warning Sidestorm. That Sidestorm's like, you shall not pass. And my Marauders are like, oh, okay. Right now, so many siege tanks. 8 siege tanks. God, those things look cool. It kind of reminds me of, like, I saw Iron Man 2 yesterday, and like those like air-to-ground flak dudes, the drones, they had the foot that comes out, and it kind of reminds me of the siege tank. And I think at this point I should have just left like a few Marauders and just taken out the rest, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So right now he's like, all in, gonna counterattack, and I should be, nope, completely defenseless, even though I see it coming, and I'm just like, all in. He wants to all in, I will all in harder. So he's just attacking my stuff, I'm like, fuck this shit, floating to the gold. Or floating to the expansion. Where am I going with this? You should be going back to the island, sir. Back to the island. There you go. Back to the island. And I know he doesn't have a starport, so it doesn't really fucking matter what he does. He doesn't have a warp prism either, it's kind of funny. And then I actually saw like his probes coming here with my single SCV. I mean my map hack. Yeah.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
Where are you? Show me your probes. Show me your probes, damn it. I don't know. I think I should have just went back at this point because I had this here, but I was like way too lazy. So yeah, I floated all my like relevant buildings over there, and I'm just gonna be making lots of SCVs and mules. I really should just be using those. And I knew that his army was his Zealots, Archons, and like 1 Stalker, so I was like, I don't really care that we base trade, because you're never going to be able to kill this army anyway. And so, look, I use my map hack, and he's trying to kill the Destructible Rocks with probes. And so this kind of reminds me of like Mexicans at Home Depot. And I just lost all my Latino subscribers from that. No, I'm kidding. Actually, Broken Rhythm is half Mexican, half Korean, and I keep asking him, so do you guys eat like taco koi or something? No, what do Koreans eat? I don't actually know what Koreans eat. You guys should tell me in the comments below what Koreans eat so I can make fun of Broken Rhythm, because he's like half Mexican, half Korean. Those probes, wow, look at that damage. He's just chipping away at it. Has 3 armor to the probes to 2 attack. And I actually see all of this with my sensor towers. He still hasn't taken out my boobs. And I really, at this point, I should have just been making supply depots, but I'm too retarded, so I'm going to be sieging up my siege tanks. Siege, damn it, there you go. This is definitely not something you want to deal with. With a ground army, and I have my 1 Viking, so if you ever got Void Rays, you're gonna see some sick Viking micro. It's just gonna be disgusting how good it is. And he's like, I'm gonna dance back and forth, and I see all of your movement. Oh wait, he's gonna go back. Oh, and at this point I was like, I just gotta kill this last building. Where's this last building? And apparently he built it at the gold. This makes me mad, because it never said he was revealed. I should have realized this, but whatever. And he has to get a robo or a starport to actually find my stuff. So yeah, he's moving back, and I know this, and actually finally sending out a work or something just to scout, and I did actually scout that. And so he knows he's gonna have to do something soon with his motley crew of Archons and Zealots. And so he's just gonna go down here and slip past. Oh, that sneaky bastard. Meanwhile, my scouting orbital command seeing all of this. I'm like unsieging back up because I know that this is his last last space left. And so it's just gonna come down to a battle here, and it looks pretty grim for this because there's no way you can ever engage this number of siege tanks and marauders with a Protoss ground army. It's just impossible. It's impossible. Probably should have engaged there. That was his best chance. I don't know why he decided to engage after I got my siege tank sieged up. It's probably not the best idea. Yes, just look at the siege tanks go to work. My god. Storm! Futile storms are futile. And error leaves the game, so I wanted to cast this because The beginning of the game was like a proxy 2 gate. Probably not the most successful one. Probably should not have tried it on Scrap Station. I think it would have been much more successful in Steps of War. But yeah, and it was I thought it was a pretty interesting game. His ELO indicated he was a decent player, but my macro was just god awful this game, so I don't know why I won. But apparently I did. I think it's because Terran's OP. That's what everyone keeps telling me. So hope you guys enjoyed this. My name is ALEEEEEEESA with 8 E's, and I just upped this video with 50% more swearing. So if you guys think I should swear more or swear less, put in the comments. See you guys later.